Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. I'm making this video here to give you guys the evaluations, especially for all my fellow students of English department joining PPG Daljab, the second batch in our Faculty of Educational Sciences, Muhammadiyah University of Jakarta. And uh, based on your guys' performance while conducting or while making the first teaching practice and then also second teaching practice, especially for the first cycle, there are many kind of the things that you really need to revise, and then also you guys need to improve, increase on the second cycle. Yeah? And I hope all of the evaluations that I'm gonna share with you guys, it will be the things that you're gonna consider, yeah, while you're going to join the next cycle for the second cycle of this PPG Daljab. Okay, I'll try to mention it one by one. Yeah, I told you guys the evaluation that I got from the first and then second teaching practice consists of 8 things. Yeah, it's a spec here. First of all, yeah, the first or number one, day one and then day two, you guys got the Zoom meeting problems. Yeah, what I mean by Zoom meeting problems, it seems like it is the first time that you guys try to do a breakout room and then trying to arrange the meeting for the uh, participants. And then for the first teaching practice, we have to wait, if I'm not mistaken, consists of 30 minutes. Yeah. So waiting only to fix the problem, waiting only to make sure that every participants, every students got their breakout room. And then finally, you guys got some kind of options. Yeah. We do the teaching practice on the main room. That was the first day. I hope for the next, when you're going to have the second cycle, Mr. Harry, maybe you are the one that really master in using Zoom meeting. You're going to arrange the teaching practice well enough. You're going to be able in mixer when the lecturer and then also senior teacher attending the meeting, so they can easily join each of your guys teaching practice breakout time. Yeah. And then the second day, we have a better kind of the Zoom meeting. Yeah. For the second day, we have we have what is it? We have 20 minutes, I guess. Yeah. If the first day we have to wait 30 minutes, on the second day we have to wait 20 minutes. Yeah. Waiting 20 minutes, so you guys starting the teaching practice. Yeah. And at least you guys have some kind of improvement. Yeah. And next for this second cycle, I hope no more waiting time and no more waiting time that we're going to spend for the lecture and then also for the senior teacher. So the first evaluations, it will be your guys' ability in making, in creating, in arranging the Zoom meetings. Yeah, so the lecturer and then also teacher that gonna conduct the sit-in, you're not going to bother down with any kind of waiting, any kind of the internet connections problem. That will be the first evaluations. Yeah. So the first thing is of the Zoom meeting problems, and then second evaluations, it is rescheduling your guys teaching practice time last minutes. Yeah, to be honest, when you guys created this schedule, it's mean you guys already decided, yeah, what time that you're going to start the meeting, and then when that you're going to end the meeting. And then, unfortunately, when you guys rescheduling the meeting last minutes when the day that you guys have the teaching practice, it seems like you guys really lack of the preparations. And that's pretty important, I guess. Yeah, because we already arrange our schedule to make sure that we can attend, we can conduct the sit-in based on your guys' schedule. And then last minute, you guys making the rescheduling of the time, and then we're gonna have to, what is it? We have to also uh, give you guys an extra time. Yeah, and you're gonna consider your the students for this PPG program. I hope you're going to have a commitment. I hope you're going to take the responsibility for all of this schedule that you're going to make, that you're going to pick, yeah, for the first teaching practice and then also for the second teaching practice. I hope you're not going to repeat this one on the second cycle. Yeah, that will be the second evaluations that I got from the first day and then also second day of your guys teaching practice. The third one, let's talk about the visual. Yeah. To be honest, for me, especially for me, I have no idea with this in the lecture, Mr. Smith. For me, the visual that I got on the first and then also second day of your guys teaching practice that really bad. Yeah. Sometimes I can see only from the back side of the students. Yeah. And then also sometimes it's look like it is from the left side or right side, so we can have a clear visual on your guys teaching practice, yeah, because we need to be honest with you guys, when we are attending your guys meeting, at least we can see what kind of the interactions, what kind of the activities that you try to build with your students, yeah. And then when you put the laptop or the camera, well, using Zoom meeting on the back, on the left side or right side, it seems like you are trying to show us the, what is it, the picture or the video of the students only. Yeah, and then we can locate at your guys' face, yeah, while conducting the teaching practice. And then it seems like we are only listening some random sounds, yeah, some random kind of voice, yeah, and it is not a clear one, I guess, yeah, it is not a clear one, and then uh, let's make our impressions, the way that you guys prepare your teaching practice, here it is uh, below our expectations, yeah. And I still remember before you guys got the teaching practice, I already gave you 9 or 10 tips and tricks, yeah, so you can implement in your teaching practice. But it seems like because many of you guys busy in conducting the tasks, fulfilling the assignment on your guys' learning management systems, that's why it's pretty, what is it? It's pretty messed up, yeah, when you guys conducting, especially for the first day of teaching practice on the first cycle. I hope you guys gonna have a lesson learned, from the first and then also second day of your guys' first cycle teaching practice. Yeah, and for this one, for the visual one, I'm expecting, yeah, I'm expecting you're going to have a perfect, yeah, a superb kind of editing video, and then we are going to have a clear visual, with your editing video, so we can give you guys a good score based on your performance. Because when we try to compare it between the previous, previous live teaching that you guys conducted, and then we're going to compare it with the way that you guys editing the video. And then when you guys try to edit the video, hopefully you're going to make it similar based on the template, based on the example that I gave you guys, that I shared with you guys. When we have the preparations, consists of the introductions, consists of also how did you build the icebreaking things, how did you make or starting the main activities, how did you provide the students with their student worksheets, still how did you end the lesson. All element, it should be in a complete one. Okay, that was the third evaluations, for the first and then second teaching practice on the first cycle. And then the fourth one, if the third talking of the visual, the fourth one here is your guys audio. Several times that we try to call you guys and then asking for the clarifications of the audio. But it seems like you guys are busy in making the teaching process, and then you need guys to consider one students or one of your guys fellow teachers to help you out with Zoom meeting when we have something that we are going to clarify, when we have something that we are going to ask. So one of these students or one of the teachers gonna have the chance to tell you guys. Okay, so not like the previous first meeting and then also second meeting. On the first cycle of the teaching practice, it seems like we have no right or we have no chance, to give you guys the suggestions or to ask you guys the clarifications, based on the audio, based on the sounds that you share with us through the Zoom apps. So for the fourth one here, the audio, the tips that you guys can use, you can pick one or two of you guys students or try to ask one fellow teacher, and then they're going to be the one that responsible in taking care of the Zoom meeting. Okay, so I hope for the next cycle or the second cycle, we are going to have a better audio, a better kind of the interactions when you guys have the teaching practice and then when we conducted the sit-in process. That was the fourth one, the fourth evaluations. And then the fifth one here, the problem, I can really recall your guys' syntax, based on the learning models that you guys use. If you guys making or using some kind of problem-based learning, some kind of project-based learning, or any kind of e-learning models, I hope you're going to make it, based on all syntax of the learning models, not in a random one. So which one here is it is the opening, which one here is the process of problem explorations, till the last one. What kind of the product of the project-based learning that you created for these students. And then it seems like there are many kind of the syntax of the learning models that you guys skip. And then it is not a complete kind of the teaching and learning process if you're not using a complete kind of syntax. For the next cycle, for the second cycle, make sure you're going to write it down. What will be the first syntax? What will be the second one? What will be the third one? And then what will be the last one? So when we conducted the sit-in, it will be easy for us as the lecturer and then also as a senior teacher to examine how did you modify, how did you elaborate, how did you try to make all the syntax that you use when you choose to make or using a certain kind of learning methods. And then next, the impression that I also got from your guys' first day and the second day, it seems like you guys not even trying to complete all these syntax. You try to skip one, two, or three kind of syntax that you need to compile. And then one more time for the next. There will be more times for you to prepare the second cycle, and then you're not going to repeat the same mistake. Okay, that was the fifth evaluations. And then next one here is the six evaluations based on my note. The six evaluations here consist of time management. Yeah. What I mean by time management, you guys have to consider how long that you're going to do an opening for the teaching practice. Yeah. Because you guys already got the teaching document, and then I asked you guys also to create a teaching scenario. So it's mean you have the guidance. Yeah, how long that you're going to take for the opening, how long that you're going to make for the ice breaking, how long that you're going to use for main activities, how long that you're going to deliver the time for student worksheet, till how long that you're going to do the closing for the teaching practice. Yeah, it seems like you're not even care based on the time setting that you guys created in your guys teaching document. Yeah, if you make or if you write it down consists of 5 minutes for the opening, so you have to make it 5 minutes only. Yeah. And then if you think making the main activities and then also the student worksheets, delivering a student worksheets consists of 14 minutes. So make sure that you spend 14 minutes to complete all the process of main activities and then also the student worksheets. Yeah. So not only making, what is it, making a planning 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then also 20 minutes, but you are not even using the same or similar kind of durations. I hope you're going to work on it, yeah? And then this will be your guys' homework. Yeah, how that you're going to compile, how that you're going to make sure all the details, the time, the durations that you plan in your teaching document and then also in your guys' teaching scenario will run based on what you guys planned it before. Yeah, and then in our preparations before teaching practice, I told you guys the tips and tricks also. Yeah. So maybe one of the students gonna give you guys some kind of hints, some kind of the what is it, some kind of the reminder. Yeah. So your guys' time to do a main activities, it will be 5 more minutes. Yeah. So they can write it down five and then they can show it to you. That will be the code, that will be the signal for you guys. So you can make the time, the durations that you guys use, it will be exactly the same like what you guys got in your teaching document and then also in your guys teaching scenario. And then for the time management, yeah, for the time management, since you guys rescheduling the times and then also you were not even mentioning how long that you're going to teach, yeah, for the first day and then second day. For the next one you're going to confirm, you're going to tell us, yeah, each of the meeting consists of the durations, and not only when that you're going to start the meeting, but you're going to mention also when that you're going to end the meeting. Because the experience from the first cycle, when you guys conducted first and then second teaching practice, it seems like only the beginning. Yeah, you shared with us the teaching and learning going to start at 8 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, at 1 o'clock. Yeah, and then there are no such kind of the durations that you guys put. Yeah, this teaching practice, as I told you, it is full of the arrangement kind of teaching practice, what we call the arrangement teaching practice. So you guys have the opportunity to make the best kind of interactions, the best kind of activities, yeah, and then the best kind of, what is it, the best kind of things, experience for students, so they can love in learning English. Okay, that was the six evaluations, and then next one here, the seven kind of evaluation that I wrote. On the first cycle, you guys need to evaluate all planning. You're going to do a rechecking process, yeah, about what kind of the teaching document that you got. Yeah, and then not only evaluating, not only rechecking your guys' teaching document, but try also to make a new kind of teaching scenario. What I mean by new teaching scenario here, you're going to compare between your guys' first experience on the first cycle, and then you are going to make it a better one for the second cycle. Yeah. And then not only the teaching scenario, you guys have to also consider in making or in picking, in choosing a proper kind of gears. Yeah. What I mean by a proper kind of gears here is a proper kind of devices. Yeah. The devices that you're going to use when you're going to show us the process of your teaching practice while we do the sit-in process. Yeah. So I hope you're going to consider pick the best angle the best angle. So me as the lecturer and then also Miss Rusmi as the senior teacher here can see the whole process, yeah, of your teaching practice. And then next one, uh, okay, next I guess the briefing with your teams. You guys really need to what is it need to have some kind of briefing, yeah, the first day, yeah, before you're going to conduct the teaching practice. So we are going to have a similar kind of the perceptions, and then all of the team members, they have the responsibility to make sure, starting from the beginning of the teaching practice till how did you end up the teaching practice, we have a clear, comprehensive view, yeah, of your guys' performance while conducting your teaching document and then implementing it for your students. And then next one, it will be about the last evaluations. It will be the 8 evaluation that I got from your guys' first and then also second teaching practice on the first cycle. My note here, each of the participants need to improve their performance while conducting first cycle. So this should be the conclusion, I guess. Yeah. 6 students, 6 participants. Yeah, when you guys conducted the teaching practice, you really, really need to improve your guys' performance. What I mean by improving your performance, you're going to consider starting with the first problem that you guys got with the Zoom meeting problems, with rescheduling your guys teaching practice last minutes, and then with the visual things, and then with the audio, and then also the syntax that you're going to use with a certain kind of learning model, and then with the time management. Okay, and then next one, I hope when you're going to complete, yeah, the evaluations and then also the reflections, we are going to have also in details, yeah, for the next meeting. When we have the synchronous meeting, for the synchronous meeting, we are gonna give you guys the suggestions, critics, and then also questions each of these students. You're going to confirm all steps and then also all obstacles, all problems that you guys face, yeah, when you guys conducted your first and then also second teaching practice. And then now it will be the time for you guys. You guys have around 2 or 3 days, yeah, several days to make the editing video. Yeah. And then before you're going to upload your guys' video based on your guys' editing process, make sure the editing video that you made, that you conducted, it will make you guys proud with the video that you recorded. Try to put some kind of element that's gonna make your teaching process. It is a really what is it, a really good one. Can attract the viewers, can attract the student, can attract the teachers to learn from the way that you guys conducted the teaching practice. I guess that's all. That will be my last, what is it, conclusions based on the evaluations. Yeah. Best of luck in making the editing of your guys' video. And then don't forget also to work together. Try to ask some help if you think you can make it. Uh, you can make a good video, you can make a professional kind of editing, are you going to ask for the professional help? Yeah, try to ask your friends, try to ask your fellow teacher or even your students. Yeah, if they have some kind of experience in editing video. Yeah. And then one more time, first cycle, it will be the cycle that you guys can learn many things from the mistake. Yeah, from some kind that you guys miss. Yeah. So we can have a better, complete, comprehensive, yeah, kind of second cycle for the next meeting. That's all. One more time, thank you very much for watching this video and see you guys soon for the next meeting. The last. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.